On in session live. Yeah, we're gonna have some discussions today. This is another one of those discussions about our lost Jamaican people. Yeah, we're gonna have that reason this morning, or reasoning, or whatever you wanna call it. We're gonna have that this morning. I just wanna touch on that topic. We are so disconnected from nature that we have lost our connection because these pagan holidays we're celebrating. We celebrate these things, as we said, as tradition, and we don't know the meaning behind all these things. You guys should be researching and Googling the real meaning behind Christmas or Christmas. You guys really don't understand what the hell is going on in the world. You guys are celebrating these New Year's. What New Year's? New Year's is on April Fool's Day. Because you see, you guys are the fools. April 1st is the New Year's, signaling the new equinox, the spring equinox, where everything gets revitalized and rejuvenated. Nature at its finest, Mother Nature at its finest. But you guys are so lost and so detached. December 25th is a celebration for you guys. And you guys think you guys are celebrating family. You guys should be doing some research, man. I'm really, really concerned about my people being lost and being blind because they don't read and they don't do research. Nowadays, in the 25th century, you guys have smartphones. You guys should be researching the real meaning behind these things. You guys are becoming system dogs. System dogs, programmed to carry on tradition. You guys really don't understand what's going on in the world, bro. That's what I'm telling you as people. And I'm not saying only Jamaicans, black people. Not even, I shouldn't even address my people as black people. Moorish people, Moors. Because you guys don't know your identity. Okay? So, you guys should be studying and looking into these holidays that you guys are studying. These New Year's. And see the disconnection where you guys have lost it. These pagan holidays got you guys so wrapped up where you guys don't even realize that you guys are the system. And because of you guys, the system gets played every day because they depend on you to be the system dogs. As the blind leading the blind, every single day, you guys love this tradition. New Year's and Christmas. If you understand how much black people were slaughtered, or Moorish people, I'm saying black because that's what you guys could relate to. And that's what you guys understand. But we should be using the right terminologies when we're speaking towards our people, because we're so indoctrinated in this black, in this Jamaican, and this Negroid, and all these other names that we have been given, and lost our identity that we don't address ourselves as who we are, or who we're supposed to be. Okay? So, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, we as people are so confused that we don't understand nothing that's going on. We just get up and we follow tradition, and that's okay. Nobody want to know different. Nobody cares. Everybody life goes on. But while we're pumping into these festivities and pumping into these programs, we're led astray, because what we're given power to, what we don't even understand, is energy. Okay? We are energy. So, good or bad, energy. That's what you guys don't understand, that the physical being is only a shell. Some tea this morning and a spliff. We gotta talk, people, because I see that the people are lost. As Moors and Maroons, we're lost. Our people's mind have been captured and captivated so long that they can't pull the veil over their eyes. As the Willie Lynch letter said, after the indoctrination of this program here, the slaves will be able to carry on for generations upon generations. So that's why we come. And we're following the same tradition. And it's what my uncle says, it's what my aunt says, it's what my grandma says. You don't even have your own thought. You don't even do your own research to see the truth behind what you've been told. This is what we got to understand, and we got to figure out the truth behind what we are told and have been taught. Because we're going down a slippery slope that we don't even know that we're in a snare. And if we don't wake up as people, we're going to be a lost nation. There's people here mining our gold, drilling our oil, all that kind of stuff. And we're not being told. We're so confused with parties and what's going on, festivities and Sting and all these different events that's going on. We don't even realize what the hell is going on. What's going on in our cockpit countries. What the government's doing to try to take away the people's land. You guys need to wake up. See what's going on. These religions that's got you guys so indoctrinated that you guys are so gone. I don't understand. Let me ask you guys a question. I want to know if every living thing has a belly button. That means it came from a womb. That means it came from a woman. So the woman is the creator of all things. Every living thing on this planet have a belly button. So at what point did Father God make you? And not Mother Nature and Father Time, because it's your mother and father. You guys don't see the illusion that you guys are under. You guys have a belly button. That means that you came from a womb. You came from a woman. So you guys thank Jesus or whosoever you guys want to thank. You guys thank God, but you guys never get up every day and ever think your mother and your father that brought you, your earthly creator. You're trapped in this story that some being made man and then took out his rib and created a woman. So men are having children or giving birth to life. Think about it for a second. Have we ever seen a man getting his ribs taken out? Where did we get this from? Where did we get this story from? I really want to understand what's going on in your psyche when you guys think this. You guys have never seen this go on the planet before, ever in your life. But you go to church and the Bible tells you that God created man in his own image and put him to sleep and took out his rib and brought forth a woman because he seen that he was lonely. There would be no reproduction if that was the case. If we were created, none of us would have a belly button. But if we came from the womb and you have a belly button, that means you came from a woman. That means the woman is the creator of all things. Mother Nature. Go back to ancient astrology, ancient teachings. Nut and Jeb. Go back to that. And you will understand that it's Mother Sky and Father Earth. That is the ancient teachings. Not a version of something that you guys learn. You guys are learning European versions. Us as Moors and Maroons are being indoctrinated by Europeans, and that's okay for you. You guys are not doing research and thinking outside the box. You guys don't have a mind of your own. Too much mental health. You guys need to check yourself. Wake the fuck up. Sorry about the language, but you guys need to wake up. At what time did you come and see man creating man? You cannot come to the classroom before the teacher. The woman is the teacher. She is the giver of life, of all things. If a man on this planet don't have a belly button, let me see him. The greatest leader on this planet has a belly button. So you know what that means? A woman created him. He was conceived from immaculate conception. When the two Adams meet, and the evolution of creation brings forth the immaculate conception of life. Okay? The balance. You guys live a life that's not balanced. God doesn't have a goddess. God doesn't have a mother. God doesn't have a father. But yet still he gave you a belly button? At what point do you think this? I really think you guys need to give your head a shake and come out of the clouds. Do your research. Life goes further than the Bible. We were around way before the Bible. The Bible is a version of the ancient scripts. Study the real documents, the real authentic truth. You guys need to do your research, man. This is all I'm saying. Go back into studying your ancestors. I don't want to say his story because it's their story, not ours. You need to go learn your story. Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. So I'll leave you with that for now. That is the discussion that we're having today. We need to wake up and stop being blinded by what we've been told. Why do you guys have smartphones? I would like to ask you guys that. I know a lot of people can't read and write or articulate themselves or have a clear understanding of what they read because people have different interpretations of what they read. Me and you could read a book and have two different interpretations, right? So this is what I'm saying. So you should be looking into everything and don't believe anything that you see because it's a part of the programming. And you guys are so systematic that you guys are the system dogs that keep these places or institutions going every day because you guys participate in these foolishness. When you guys realize the real New Year's and what a new year is, then you guys will understand. But you guys are so astrologically disconnected that you guys can never be aligned. I just want to leave you with this. Just get back to nature and be one with nature. Mother Nature. So you see, when you go outside of nature, you'll understand Mother Nature will always balance herself. That's it for today. We'll have another discussion another time. But yeah, big up on yourself out there. Up top, you don't know. Beam this up from Jamaica. Up.